Hey there guys, Crystal here and welcome back to 1.5. So today we're going to be probably taking on 2 bosses in one video, which is going to be probably quite long. We'll see how long this video is. But last time we basically decided we wanted to kick Ursula's ass because she's not being too nice. You might notice I leveled up a bit behind the scenes again. I'm now level 35 when last time I was level 33. All we got for doing that was increased health and also an AP boost.
Your time has come!
Alright, so this is Ursula. First phase. She's gonna throw potions into the cauldron. It's gonna change color. Depending on the color, either red or blue, you want to cast either fire or blizzard into it. Once you do that, something will come flying out and hit her, and hopefully stun her. It takes maybe, I think, 3 hits to stun her, and then we can finally, obviously start hitting her. And I shot the wrong one. Obviously, it's advisable to have fire and blizzard on quick command for this fight. It's also advisable to have an inventory full of ethers, because you're going to be going through magic in this fight. And there we go, she's stunned, which actually takes out quite a bit of her health itself. So we want to just wail on her until she regains consciousness. Ooh, Ariel, good girl. As you can see, we have her down quite a bit already. I'm gonna heal just in case. And once she regains consciousness, she's gonna do this. She's gonna twirl around and be a spinny thing of doom, and we don't want to hit that at all. She'll also revive Flotsam and Jetsam when you do that. So it's on Blizzard right now. In case you're wondering, if you ever run out of magic, for example, like I just did, and you don't have a whole bunch of ethers, just kill Flotsam and Jetsam and they will drop a whole lot of magic orbs. That took me a minute. I like to keep moving in a circle around the cauldron, alternating which way I go. It just makes me feel a bit safer than staying in one place. Because Flotsam and Jetsam do like to follow you. Oh dear. And when she gets desperate like she is right now, because she knows that she's gonna be dying soon, she'll start spinning around just for the fuck of it. Kind of horrifying. There we go. And we killed her already. Fastest boss battle ever.
You'll pay for this!
Let's go, we must get the trident back. Learned Mermaid Kick. Okay. I'm happy that we got Mermaid Kick and everything. It's useful, we can now swim up like fast rapids and stuff like that. But it uses the same button that you use to go up. So sometimes it doesn't work and you go up instead. Or instead of going up, you Mermaid Kick, and it's kind of really annoying. So yeah, we're just gonna kill these guys for a bit on the way back. We're gonna go save, and then we're gonna go, take on Ursula again, because obviously she didn't really die. And this is the fight that I have always had problems with. It's still kind of one of my issue fights. I can do it most of the time. It still takes quite a while. But we're gonna try. So I am swimming into a wall. I need to stop not looking at my screen. Alright, we're gonna save. So yeah, that was a really fast boss fight. First off though, actually, now that I think of it, we still need ethers, but we're also gonna put some potions and stuff like that on, just to be safe. I'm also gonna give Goofy a few things, probably. Just to be safe, because we're gonna be using our party members quite a bit for this next fight. And we also want to change up our customized magic. We want to put stop here. That's probably all we want to do. I think this fight is a lot easier, this upcoming one, if you know that you can use stop on her. I didn't know this my first playthrough, and I didn't know it until quite recently, actually. Somebody told me and I'm like, really? Because I'm so used to in Final Fantasy. You can cast stop on like normal enemies, but for the most part, bosses it won't be effective against, so I just never thought to try. Alright, so this hole over here we couldn't get to before, but now we have Mermaid Kick, so we can get in.
You pathetic fools! I rule the seas now! The sea and all its spoils bow to my power!
Okay, so first things first. She has a whole lot of attacks, and they hurt. So what you want to do, obviously Mermaid Kick past this, you do not want to go into her mouth. But what you really want to do first is make sure that your party members are behind her head, because they won't get hit nearly as much there. And you kind of want to distract her in the front with, like, you know, yourself. So you're gonna see the exclamation marks popping up a lot. That's because I'm tapping triangle a lot to tell them to go hit her. There are certain attacks like this one that you can make use of her needing to catch her breath afterwards. And you can go in and kill her, or smack her, I guess. She has a lot of HP. There's a lot going on here. This battle is very annoying. You have thunder to deal with, you have, like, you know, her sucking attack, her thunder spit attack, her biting attack. That's why I prefer to have these two behind her head. They're kind of in front of her right now. I don't really like that. It means they're gonna die more often. But really, this is your party member's time to shine. But yeah, there are certain attacks like this which will stop to catch her breath, so you can go in and smack her a little bit. After a while, you'll be able to start telling what she's about to do based on what she says, because she'll just repeat her lines over and over. I'm goofy. Ooh. Yep, sometimes she'll repeat attacks. This fight can go on for a very, very, very long time, unfortunately, and I might end up having to speed this up just a little bit. But basically it's the same thing, just eventually she'll get really pissed off and she'll start using this attack that only happens close to her head. Also, I appreciate what they were trying to do here with like making her eyes follow you, but it can make her eyes go really derpy sometimes. If you get too close to her too quickly, her eyes will go in different directions and stuff like that. It's kind of weird. Okay, Ariel, get behind her head, please. I'm also going to be healing my party members in this battle. Normally I wouldn't bother, but like, since they're the ones who are close to her, it can be helpful. It is possible to get stuck, well not stuck, but like get behind her head and kind of stay there for a while. Just because of those thunderbolts that kind of track after you, I don't like to do that. If you notice, I'm continuously swimming in a circle. And I generally always go right. I don't know why. Just how it happened. But yeah, I know this fight gave me so many problems, and I know that I'm not the only one. It's a very big, impressive fight with a lot going on. And a lot of things that can hurt you all at once happening. Look at her eyes, that's beautiful, Ursula. Alright, so she's gotten pissed. She's using her desperation moves now. That was the one that I was she'll cast a whole bunch of lightning bolts around her head, which are supposed to get, like, you know, you and your party members who are supposed to be smacking her head. Unfortunately, this means that my party members are going to be dying twice as often. And unfortunately, there isn't very much you can do about that. Ugh, that was weird. I really don't like the controls for Atlantica. It makes it very hard to see the and stuff like that. Come on. Yeah, her eyes go in different directions sometimes. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know what she's saying there. I know that she says, not very tasty after she bites somebody, but I don't know what she says if she doesn't get anybody in her mouth. That sounds really rude, but like, you know. Alright, this is what I meant by getting stuck behind her head. We want to get out of here. That was a bit too close for my liking. I'm gonna heal again. And then I'm gonna give myself an E. I'm low. As you can see, those thunderbolts get closer and closer. The harder and harder the fight gets, basically. The closer you are to beating her. So, like, I can barely stop to, like, give myself a potion or whatever. Ooh, let's get out of here. Ooh, everyone's full healed all of a sudden. What happened? Oh, Goofy, get out of there. You know, I think, other than Parasite Caves, this is probably the fight that, like, made me— I think this is the one. I think I grinded for Parasite Cage and finally got past him. I think this is the one that fully made me stop playing the game for a while and then come back and try and grind early on. Because I couldn't do it for the life of me. What the hell just happened?
This won't be pretty.
I'm also trying to use, if I see that like Ariel is sat beneath the thing that's gonna Thunderbolt, I might press triangle to get her to move away from that area. It isn't always gonna work, obviously, but... Oh, seriously? See? Alright, we're gonna move...
Not very tasty.
I don't know about you guys,
Won't be pretty.
but I'm gonna be very happy to be out of Atlantica. The other reason why I did some leveling up off camera was also just to get the synthesis items so that I don't have to come back here as much. I just really hate it.
Won't be pretty. Get ready for this. This won't be pretty.
Poor Goofy is taking such a beating right now. See if we nearly have her. I remember one time I was probably too low leveled and I was letting my party members do all the damage, like I was just swimming around distracting her. And it took maybe over 30 minutes to finish the fight. Or at least it would've, but then a stray lightning bolt hit me and I died. So 30 minutes worth of work, was gone. And as you can imagine, I was extremely aggravated at that point. Okay, guys.
Get ready for this. This won't be pretty.
Very nearly have it. And there we go. That went a lot better than I expected it to. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Please don't be angry with her. It's my fault. You followed Ursula because I wouldn't let you follow your heart. And when you found that crystal, I lost my temper and destroyed it. Oh yeah, the crystal. Why did you destroy it? That crystal had the power to reveal the keyhole. The keyhole is dangerous. I had to keep it away from you at any cost. Daddy? Keybearer, I have one more request. Seal the keyhole. My trident also holds the power to reveal the keyhole. Will you do it? Of course, that's what we had in mind from the start. Where is the keyhole, Daddy? You should know better than anyone. It's in your grotto. Really? Sora, let's go. Obtain the power of thunder. And Ansem Report 3 because she was one of her Maleficent's lackeys. So, this episode is probably going to be a lot longer than the rest of them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and finish Atlantica off now.
Tell me, Sora, your world? What's it like?
Oh, about that. Sorry for lying to you.
It's okay. Besides, if you can travel to other worlds, maybe I can too. So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday. I'll find a way, somehow. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you find it, do me a favor and leave me out of it.
This is from my collection. I want you to have it. Tamed Crabclaw. Alright, so that's gonna have to do it for today, guys. Next time, we'll be heading on to probably my favorite world in Kingdom Hearts 1, so look forward to it. And I'll see you guys next time.